Although you mean well, Arjuna, your sorrow is sheer delusion. Wise men do not grieve for the dead
or for the living. Never was there a time when I did not exist, or you, or these kings. Nor will there come a time
when we cease to be. Just as in his body the self passes through childhood, youth, and old age, so after death it passes to another body. Physical sensations, cold and heat, pleasure and pain, are transient. They come and go. So bear them patiently, Arjuna.
Only the man who is unmoved by any sensations, the wise man, indifferent to pleasure, to pain, is fit for becoming deathless. Non-being can never be, being can never not be. Both these statements
are obvious to those who have seen the truth. The presence that pervades the universe is imperishable and changing, both beyond is and is not. How could it ever
vanish? These bodies come to an end, but the vast embodied self is ageless, fathomless, eternal. Therefore you must fight, Arjuna. If you think this self can kill or think it can be killed, you do not well understand reality's subtle ways. It was never born, coming to be. It will never not be. Birthless, primordial.
It does not die when the body dies. Knowing it is eternal and born beyond destruction, how could you ever kill it? And whom could you kill, Arjuna? Just as you throw out used clothes and put on other clothes, new ones. The self discards its used bodies and puts on others that are new. The sharpest sword will not pierce it, the hottest flame will not singe it.
Wind will not cause it to wither. It cannot be pierced or singed, moistened or withered. It is vast, perfect and all-pervading, calm, immovable,
timeless. It is inconceivable, the unmanifest, the unchanging. If you understand it in this way, you have no reason for sorrow.
The self who dwells in the body is inviolable forever. Therefore, you have no cause to grieve for any being, Arjuna. Know what your duty is and do it without hesitation. For a warrior, there's nothing better than a battle that duty enjoins. Blessed are the warriors who are given the chance of a battle like this, which calls them to do what is right and opens the gates of heaven. But if you refuse the call to a righteous war and shrink from what duty and honor dictate, you will bring down ruin on your head. Decent men
for all time will talk about your disgrace, and disgrace for a man of honor is a fate far worse than death. The great heroes
will think that fear has driven you from battle, and all of those who once esteemed you will think of you with contempt. And your enemies will sneer and mock you. The mighty Arjuna, that brave man, he slunk from the field like a dog. What deeper shame could there be?
Arjuna said, "How would you describe the man whose wisdom is steadfast, Krishna? How does the wise man speak? How does he sit, stand, walk?" The blessed Lord said, "If a man keeps dwelling on sense objects, attachment to them arises. From attachment, desire flares up. From desire, anger is born. From anger, confusion follows. From confusion, weakness of memory. Weak memory, weak understanding. Weak understanding, ruin. But the man who is self-controlled, who meets the objects of his senses with neither craving nor aversion, will attain serenity at last.